So after doing yesterday's video, I kind of came to the realization that I'm actually not going to be able to do a video tomorrow morning, which is actually this morning when you're watching this. But that doesn't mean I can't give you guys some tips on if we are in fact going to have Indoraptor level 30. This is a repeat strike event, so it can be done. I actually lost to it the very first time that I went up against it, but I feel like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was in a hurry. I was really busy that day and just kind of threw out whatever I had. So I want to give you guys a little bit better guide as to how to counter a level 30 Indoraptor, no matter what level that you are. There are actually some decent counters to it if you actually know what's coming. The problem with Indoraptor and a lot of decks whenever you're in battle arena is the fact that you just don't know when your opponent's going to throw it out, so you can't load up your team with direct counters. Now that we potentially know exactly when it's going to make an appearance, it should be rather easy to take out. Now, when I say easy, I mean, don't be fooled. If you're newer to this game or if you don't have counters that are great, then you're going to struggle with this one. And this is, like I say, with a lot of these strike towers, this is one where if you try it the first time and Indoraptor basically one-shots everything that you have, don't waste your hard cash trying to do it again, especially if you're putting out what should be decent counters for it. It's going to be frustrating and you're just going to end up losing a lot of hard cash. So don't go down that rabbit hole. But if you are going to attempt to do this and you're close, you know, say maybe if it didn't dodge one of the turns or if it didn't crit and you were that close to taking it out, then definitely go ahead and try this again. I will be trying it, but I have a breakfast obligation, and so by the time that I would be able to actually do the video, record it, edit, get it out, everybody would have already been done. So I'm doing this video the night before, which is why I'm wearing the same clothes as I was wearing in yesterday's video. Just kind of going to go over a little bit of the details on how to counter this, what is arguably to me the best dinosaur in the game. The fact that it is so versatile, and like MetaHub has researched and put out, it might be the one dinosaur that can take out any other dinosaur in the game. And that says a lot. It's well-rounded, it's got great moves, it can cleanse. The only thing it doesn't have is immunity, and if it had immunity, watch out. As far as your common counters, Tanicolagrius, Gallimimus, and Gallimimus is more reliant on dodging, you know, the evasive strike working, whereas Tanicolagrius used to, before 1.5, used to be a great counter. If they were at even levels, which I don't know that anybody has a level 30 Tanicolagrius, but at even levels, Tanicolagrius used to flat out win. It doesn't anymore because Indoraptor got a little bit of an HP buff, but that doesn't mean that Tanicolagrius isn't a good counter. In fact, it's a great counter, especially for being a common. So if you have a Tanicolagrius, if you've leveled it up any decent amount, go with it. As far as rares go, MetaHub recommends like Succotator or Charlie for the like nullification or the bleed. The problem with the bleed on Succotator is the fact that Indoraptor does have the cleanse. So I'm not necessarily thinking that bleed is going to be the way to go on this, but Succotator is a really diverse kit that it uses. So if you use Succotator and you're good with Succotator, go ahead and throw that in if you're looking for dinosaurs to use. I personally don't ever use Succotator, so I don't know move orders. Same with Charlie, I don't use it. So I think the critical impact is what Charlie is in there for, and I think it outspeeds it would be the reason why. As far as your epics, Stegoceratops is a nice counter simply because you're going to slow it down, and then you're going to have two opportunities to stun the Indoraptor, which is always great. You're probably not going to win that battle, but you're going to set yourself up with the opportunity to do a lot of damage before you get knocked out. And then again, Blue does have that 10% shield. It's faster, and Pounce is going to do 2 times damage with a 50% reduction. As long as Indoraptor doesn't cleanse on that turn, I would actually say that probably shielding with Blue on T1 is probably going to be your best bet as far as that goes. And then you drop the Pounce. That's going to give you a little bit of protection against the defense shattering rampage. And then as far as legendaries go, Monomimus is good because it does the nullification. So if Indoraptor goes evasive stance, you've got that. And then you can do your own evasive stance. And if you dodge, you know, if you want to play the RNG game, Monomimus is actually really good. But Monostegatops is really good against Indoraptor right now. And in fact, my Indoraptor is level 26, and I've come across a couple of Monostegatops, not Monostegosaurus. Or is it Monostegosaurus? It's one of those two. Monostegotops or Monostegosaurus. I can't even remember which one. But it's the Monostego. At level 21, flat out has beat me because you get slowed and then you can get stunned and then nullification. It's just a nice kit. So if you were looking for counters readily available, I would say Tanyclagrius at almost any level is going to be decent. I would probably open with that one just to get the big 1.5 damage hit down on Indoraptor before Indoraptor has a chance to move. And then if it goes evasive stance, then your nullification strike is going to work to remove that. I don't feel like the AI typically goes for evasive stance on T1. So Tanyclagrius, I think T1 is your nullification strike or rampage nullification strike, I believe. And that's going to be your best bet. And then for my second dinosaur, I'm probably going to go with Monostegatops. I don't know why I can't remember which one that is. It's actually kind of bothering me now that I don't remember which one it is. Monostegatops. Okay, there you go. So it is Monostegatops. I'm actually would go Monostegatops as my second dinosaur out because Tanyclagrius probably can't survive one solid hit. If it does, then it'll be gone after 2 hits. And then you probably should be in position to knock it out. From there, I would probably go with, you know, if you don't have the Monostegatops, I'd go Stegoceratops and just kind of cross your fingers and pray that you are going to get 2 stuns. And if you are in that boat, then you might want to throw Gallimimus in there as well, or your Monomimus, and just kind of play the RNG game and hope that you dodge more than they attack and knock you out. And then I would probably look to have a raptor in there as a sweeper. So if you lose 2, you can bring in a raptor that's going to be able to do the pounce, the 50%, hopefully get you out of trouble as far as that goes. This is going to be one of the more difficult single strike towers that there are in the game, simply because a lot of the better dinos at single strikes can be bled. They have that weakness, where Indoraptor doesn't have that weakness unless you do a bleed on turn 2. My concern would be is that you wouldn't be around with a bleeder for turn 2. And I don't know that without running numbers. But for me, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm not even gonna mess around, even though I'm not recording this. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna go Tanyclagrius for my open, Monostegatops for my second dinosaur. And honestly, I could switch either of those. When I get there and look at it, I may decide to go in reverse order and use Tanyclagrius as the sweeper to clean it off. The reason why I like Tanyclagrius first is because of the speed. So that's how I'm going to attack this tomorrow, and which is actually going to be today when you're watching the video. But that's what I'm going to be doing, and then I won't have a video on any gameplay of that. So what I'm going to do is it's about 8 o'clock at night, and I've got about 30 minutes left before my daily resets. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go grab some food. I'm gonna go fire some darts. I'm gonna go try to get some direct hits. I have the rare strike tower takeout as well. So I'm gonna try to get all that taken care of here quickly. And yeah. It is now 10 o'clock. And unfortunately, where you would have normally seen me have gameplay right here, there is none. And instead you get a talking head. And the reason for that is when I left the house, my game would only load up to 16 of 24, and I couldn't restart my phone. I tried turning off Wi-Fi and turning back on Wi-Fi. None of that worked. And eventually I uninstalled the game, reinstalled it. That didn't work either. So if this has happened to you guys, just know that the way that I got it to go away was actually, I just turned the game off. I literally turned the game off and did not play for the last 2 hours. And it's working fine now. But like I said, it's 10 o'clock at night. And yeah, I'm not going out at 10 o'clock at night to play. So hopefully my counters to Indoraptor will help you guys. And let me know if you guys, in the comments below, let me know. Were you guys able to take out the level 30 Indoraptor? Was there even a level 30 Indoraptor? Because I'm just going off the leak. I actually don't know this for fact. So without knowing for sure, all I can do is go off the leak. So let me know, was it actually a level 30 Indoraptor? And were you able to take it down? And what level? Did you use Tanning Calagrius? Did you use Monostegotops? And what level were they? I know a lot of people, as they watch this video, are going to look in the comments. And so if you took it out, put what level you had, because I'm not going to be able to reply to people as much as I'd like to tomorrow during the morning when people are out trying to do this strike tower. And that'll help other people at least know if they have a chance to knock out Indoraptor. That's all I've got for today. So until next time.